Welcome friends to Nara Fun Learning. Today I'm going to talk about trees tell time and climate history. The characteristics of the rings inside a tree can tell scientists how old a tree is and what the weather conditions were like during each year of the tree's life. But to understand what trees tell us, we first have to understand the difference between weather and climate. You can look it up on the screen. Scientists at National Weather Service have been keeping track of the weather since 1891, but trees can keep a much longer record of Earth's climate. In fact, trees can live for hundreds and even thousands of years. The way that scientists use trees to learn about past climate is by studying a tree's rings. If you ever seen a tree stump, you probably noticed that the top of the stump has series of rings. These rings can tell us how old the tree is and what the weather was like during each year of the tree's life. The light-colored rings represent wood that grew in spring and early summer, while the dark-colored rings represent wood that grew in the late summer and fall. One light ring plus one dark ring equals 1 year of the tree's life. Trees' rings usually grow wider in warm weather and they are thinner in the years when it is cold and dry. If the tree has experienced stressful conditions such as drought, the tree might hardly grow in all those years. Places, daily weather records have only been kept for the past 100 to 150 years. So to learn about the climate hundreds to thousands of years ago, scientists need to use other sources such as trees, coral, and ice cores. Have to cut down a tree to see its rings? No way! You can count the tree rings by collecting a sample with an instrument called an increment borer. The borer exacts a thin strip of wood that goes all the way to the center of the tree. When you pull the strip out, you can count the rings on the strip of the wood, and the tree is still healthy as can be. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned about the importance of the trees. Bye!